Take a slow, gentle breath in and let it go. There is nothing you need to do right now, nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to remember. You have found a quiet place, a soft place, a peaceful Christmas night. As you listen, allow your eyes to rest, your shoulders to soften, your thoughts to loosen their grip. If your mind wanders, that's perfectly all right. You can let it drift, just like snow falling in the dark. Tonight, you are safe. You are warm, and you are welcome here. It is late on Christmas Eve, not the busy kind of late filled with noise and excitement, but the deep, gentle, late, the kind that settles over the world once everyone has gone to sleep. The sky is wide and dark, stretched gently above a quiet village. Stars shine softly, blurred slightly by the cold winter air. A pale moon hangs low, glowing like a lantern wrapped in frost. Snow falls slowly, not in a hurry, not in thick, swirling flurries, just quiet flakes, drifting downward, turning softly as they fall, landing wherever they please. Each rooftop is capped with snow, smooth and undisturbed. Chimneys rise from the houses like patient sentinels, breathing out slow curls of smoke that dissolve into the night. The village sleeps. Along the main street, every shop window is dark. The bakery ovens have long since cooled. The toy shop stands still, its shelves empty for the night, waiting for morning laughter that has not yet arrived. Lamp posts line the sidewalks, glowing faintly through the snowfall. Their light pools gently on the ground, casting soft reflections on the snow like watercolor paintings. There are no footsteps, no voices, only the hush of winter. The kind of quiet that feels like a blanket. If you listen closely, you might hear the faintest sound, not something sharp or startling, just the distant whisper of wind moving through pine trees beyond the village. Branches bend slightly under the weight of snow, then relax again. Everything moves slowly tonight, as though the world itself has decided to rest. And as you rest, your breathing begins to slow, matching the rhythm of the night, in and out. At the edge of the village, where the houses thin and the forest begins, a narrow path winds gently through the snow. It has not been walked upon since earlier in the evening. Its surface is smooth now, untouched, as if waiting. Tall evergreen trees line the path, their needles dusted with snow, their branches heavy but calm. The forest feels ancient and kind, protective, as though it has watched over many Christmas nights like this one before. And tonight, it watches again. Somewhere far above, so high it cannot be seen. A presence moves quietly through the sky. There is no rush, no thunder of hoofs, no ringing bells, only a gentle glide, as smooth as drifting clouds. Santa Claus is on his way, but not the bustling, hurried Santa of stories filled with excitement and cheer. This is the quiet Santa, the thoughtful Santa, the Santa who moves slowly on nights like this, careful not to disturb the sleeping world below. His sleigh drifts through the air as lightly as a breath, the reindeer guided without effort, their movements steady and calm. They know this night well. They have traveled it many times before. Their breath puffs softly in the cold, little clouds that fade as quickly as they appear. Santa sits comfortably, wrapped in warm red cloth trimmed with white, his hands resting easily in his lap. His eyes are gentle, his expression peaceful. There is no list in his hands now, no checking, no counting. Everything that needs doing is already being done. As the sleigh passes over the village, Santa looks down at the sleeping homes below. He smiles softly. Each house tells its own quiet story. A small one near the corner still glows faintly from a dying fire. Another holds the shadow of a Christmas tree, its lights switched off, but still shining faintly in memory. Stockings hang motionless on mantels. Cookies rest untouched on plates. Milk waits patiently in glasses, cool and still. All is as it should be. Santa gently guides the sleigh lower, descending slowly, carefully, until he floats just above the rooftops. Snowflakes brush against his coat. They melt instantly, leaving no trace. The reindeer land silently on a nearby roof, their hooves making no sound at all. Santa steps down, moving with surprising lightness for his size. The roof does not creak. The snow does not shift. He pauses for a moment, taking in the stillness. This is his favorite part of the night. He approaches a chimney, brushing away a small layer of snow with his gloved hand. The brick is cool to the touch, solid, reliable. Santa takes a slow breath, then another. There is no rush. The world below continues to sleep, unaware, undisturbed. And as Santa begins his quiet work, you may notice your own thoughts beginning to soften, to slow, to drift. You don't need to follow every word. You don't need to imagine every detail. If your mind grows hazy, that's a good sign. If the images blur and fade, that's perfectly fine. You can let them dissolve into the gentle darkness behind your closed eyes. The night will continue on its own. Santa will continue on his way. And you can simply rest. The village remains still, wrapped in snow and silence, as the quiet Christmas night carries on and carries you gently toward sleep. Santa moves easily from rooftop to rooftop, leaving nothing behind him but smooth, untouched snow. Each chimney welcomes him without a sound. Each hearth glows faintly. Each home remains wrapped in sleep. The work is familiar, comforting, almost meditative. And before long, the village below has received all that it needs. Santa returns to his sleigh, settling back into his seat with a quiet sigh of contentment. The reindeer lift gently into the air once more, and together they drift upward, away from the rooftops, away from the sleeping streets. The village slowly fades beneath them, its lights dimming until only darkness and snow remain. Far to the north, beyond the forests and frozen lakes, there is a place where the night always feels calm. Here, snow lies thick and untouched. The air is crisp, clean, and still. This is Santa's workshop. It rests beneath the shimmering glow of the northern sky. Warm lights glowing from its windows like steady heartbeats. As the sleigh descends, the reindeer touch down softly beside the wide wooden doors. Santa steps down once again, his boots crunching quietly in the snow. Inside, the workshop is peaceful. The great room is filled with long wooden tables, each one neat and orderly. Paper lies folded and stacked. Ribbon rests in gentle coils. Finished toys are arranged carefully on shelves, each one waiting patiently for the morning. There is no rush here tonight. Most of the work has already been done. A few elves move quietly through the space, their steps light, their voices low. They smile when they see Santa, nodding softly in greeting. Santa smiles back, his eyes kind and tired, in the best possible way. He walks slowly through the workshop, his hands resting at his sides. He pauses now and then, lifting a small toy to examine it, straightening a ribbon, smoothing a folded piece of paper. Everything feels just right. The warmth of the workshop wraps around him, chasing away the cold of the night. A fire crackles gently in the corner, its glow soft and steady. Santa settles into a sturdy wooden chair near the hearth, letting himself rest just for a moment. He closes his eyes, and as he does, memories begin to drift gently through his thoughts. Not sharp memories, not vivid ones, soft ones, like reflections on snow. He remembers Christmas mornings long ago, when toys were simpler and laughter filled small rooms. He remembers quiet thank yous whispered into the air, hopes tucked beneath pillows, letters written with careful hands. He remembers kindness, not the loud kind, not the showy kind, but the small, steady kindness that lives in everyday moments. A door held open, a warm meal shared, a comforting word spoken softly. These are the moments Santa treasures most. The fire continues to glow beside him, its gentle crackle blending with the hush of the workshop. The elves move more slowly now, finishing their final tasks. One by one, they begin to leave, wishing Santa a quiet night. Soon, Santa is alone, and the silence feels comfortable, familiar. He takes a deep, slow breath, in and out. The kind of breath that settles the body, that loosens the weight of long hours. Outside, snow continues to fall, softly tapping against the windows. Inside, time seems to stretch. There is nowhere Santa needs to go just yet. Nothing pressing, only the gentle rhythm of the night. As Santa sits by the fire, you may notice your own breathing slowing. Your thoughts may feel farther away now, less urgent, less defined. You don't need to hold on to them. You can let them drift, like Santa's memories. They can come and go without effort. Eventually, Santa rises from his chair, stretching slowly. There is still one more journey to make tonight. A quiet one, a peaceful one. He steps back outside, where the reindeer wait patiently, steam rising softly from their breath. They sense his calm. They share it. The sleigh lifts once more into the night sky, moving even more gently than before. The world below is darker now, deeper into sleep. Clouds drift lazily beneath them, their edges glowing faintly in moonlight. Stars pass overhead, slow and steady. Santa guides the sleigh forward, his movements unhurried, his thoughts calm. The sky seems endless, and as Santa glides onward, the rhythm of the journey begins to repeat. Snow, stars, clouds, snow, stars, clouds. The repetition is soothing, predictable, safe. If your thoughts begin to blur, that's okay. If the images soften and fade, that's perfectly fine. You can let the night carry you now. Santa will continue his journey, and you can continue resting, drifting, sinking gently into sleep. The sleigh moves steadily now, gliding through the night as though the sky itself were carrying it along. There is no effort in the motion, no urgency, only gentle forward movement. The reindeer travel in a calm, familiar rhythm, their heads low, their steps unhurried. They do not need direction. They know the way. They always have. Below them, the world grows quieter still. Forests stretch out in long, dark shapes, their trees standing close together, wrapped in snow and shadow. Frozen lakes reflect the moon faintly, their surfaces smooth and unbroken. Occasionally, a small cluster of lights appears far below. Another sleeping town, another peaceful place resting beneath the snow. The sleigh passes over each one without sound. Santa sits comfortably, his hands resting easily, his shoulders relaxed. The wind brushes gently past him, cool but not sharp. It carries the clean scent of winter, pine, snow, and open air. Santa breathes slowly, in time with the movement of the sleigh, in and out, in and out. Time feels different now. Minutes stretch softly, blending together. There is no need to keep track of them. The night does not hurry, and neither do you. Snowflakes drift through the air around the sleigh, appearing suddenly, then disappearing just as gently. Some catch the moonlight, glowing briefly before fading back into the dark. Others pass unnoticed, silent and weightless. They fall whether anyone is watching or not. Just as rest comes, whether you try for it or not, Santa's thoughts grow quieter, not empty, just still, like a lake beneath ice. There is peace in this part of the journey, a deep, steady peace, the kind that settles into the bones. The sleigh moves on. Snow, stars, clouds. Snow, stars, clouds. The pattern repeats, soft and familiar. Each repetition gently loosens the edges of thought. Each one invites rest. Far below, a single house appears, standing alone at the edge of a field. Its windows glow faintly, curtains drawn. Inside, a fire burns low, its warmth contained. Santa smiles softly as he passes overhead. All is well. All is quiet. The reindeer slow just slightly, adjusting their pace without instruction. Their breath rises and falls in pale clouds. They move together as one. There is comfort in that rhythm. Together, together, together. If your thoughts begin to wander now, you can let them. You do not need to bring them back. They can drift like clouds beneath the sleigh, appearing, changing shape, then dissolving. You can rest beneath them. The sky grows darker, deeper. Stars seem farther apart now, their light softer. The moon drifts behind a thin veil of cloud, its glow muted. Everything feels farther away, including worry, including effort. Santa adjusts his coat slightly, then becomes still again. The sleigh continues its gentle glide. There is nothing left to prepare, nothing left to plan, only motion and calm and the quiet hum of the night. Snow, stars, clouds. The rhythm continues. Soothing, predictable, safe. Your breathing may feel heavier now, slower. That is exactly as it should be. Each breath carries you deeper into rest. Each pause holds you there. The sleigh moves on through the darkness, unseen, unheard, and you can drift with it, floating, resting, letting go. The sleigh begins to lower once more, descending gently toward the sleeping world. There is no destination that needs naming. Only quiet places. Only warmth. Only rest. Below, rooftops emerge again from the darkness, their shapes softened by snow. The night feels deeper now, heavier, more settled. Most lights are gone. Most fires have burned low. The world has tucked itself in. Santa guides the sleigh slowly from house to house, not stopping now, only passing. Watching, witnessing the stillness. Through frosted windows, soft shapes can be seen. A chair beside a fireplace, a tree standing quietly in a corner, a stocking hanging without movement. Nothing stirs. Everything rests. Santa pauses above one home, hovering just long enough to take it in. Inside, a clock ticks softly. Tick, tick. Its sound is steady, reliable. It keeps time for those who are asleep, so they don't have to. The sleigh drifts on. Snow falls again, slow, light, almost effortless. Each flake lands wherever it chooses. There is no wrong place to land. There is no wrong way to rest. Santa's presence feels lighter now, as though the night itself is beginning to carry him. The reindeer move with barely any motion at all, their steps more like floating than walking. Everything has slowed. If you notice long pauses between words now, that is intentional. You do not need sound to stay awake. Silence can hold you just as gently. The sleigh glides past another house, and another, and another. Each one quiet, each one warm, each one safe. Santa's thoughts grow faint, then quieter still. Not gone, just distant. like a dream you don't need to remember. Snow, roof lines, darkened windows. Snow, roof lines, darkened windows. The pattern repeats. Nothing changes. Nothing needs to. Your breathing may feel slow now, heavy, comfortable, each breath settling deeper than the last. Santa rests his hands, becoming very still. The night wraps around him, around the sleigh, around you. There is no more story to follow, no more images to hold, only gentle drifting, only quiet. Snow falls. The world sleeps. The night remains. You may no longer be listening closely now. That's perfectly all right. The night does not require your attention. Everything continues, even without effort. Snow. Quiet. Rest. Snow. Quiet. Rest. The night holds steady, and so can you.